Testing. Testing. I have like 7 more things to click, and I am gonna start clicking them. I realize I sound like a chain smoker who's been smoking like a pack a day for 30 years. But that's just what happens when you take a shower and then go, I want to do a stream. I didn't get to stream like at all this past weekend because of family things, and I am impatient. It is a very bad idea because I have to go to bed, but I don't care. I'm impatient. Let me go ahead, steal this link. Okay, so on Duolingo, there's leagues, and I am a very competitive bitch. Every week there's a new league. And okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, now I can focus on... I really shouldn't use the word focus on this. I really shouldn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. But anyways, for all the leagues, it used to be, you know, in the baby bitch levels, just, okay, the top 10 people who get all the most DXP out of like the 30 per group, they got to go on to the next level. But no, this time it's the top 5. And I'm at the point where we're all competitive bitches. So I have to be the alpha competitive bitch. So I already play on Duolingo at work when it gets slow, but now I have even more incentive to be a competitive bitch, so I'm gonna start being a competitive bitch. Alongside my Duolingo-ness, I will be doing some work for a fan server that I'm helping out with, just making a bunch of little Sarah's Fauna emotes because she is just an absolute peach and we need more emotes, and I want to try making emotes. We have a little BRIMTONE Discord server, just me and Shoji for like planning the songs and stuff, and I've made a few emotes for that, but I've never tried to make like the real big boy emotes, and I have no idea what the fuck the resolution for Discord, yeah, no, Discord emotes anyways. Let me look that up. Things I should have looked up before. Okay. 128, 128. That's doable. Hi there! Welcome to my stream. I'm sorry in advance. It is very chaotic. My mouth tracking it does not like to work in the apartment. I move soon, so like I'll try to invest in better lighting. It's really obvious. You can tell when we're in the studio versus when I'm just streaming at home. Alrighty. Focus. Oh my god, that's loud as fuck. I don't want my internet. I want my volume thingy. Let's just turn that guy down there. Just calm him down a bit. I am also a spontaneous bitch, and I was like, okay. I want to do it now. And I just set it up for like 20 minutes in advance, and I spent most of the time just playing with cropping so you could see both of these without like missing out on a chunk of the art. Get those big boy emotes. I put this to practice on like the easiest thing so I could actually fuck with the cropping, and now I need to actually finish the practice. I promise I'm not just learning the word mochi. I'm gonna speed run this shit. I can't spell. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 for Himari can't spell the number 12. Because I still can't spell the number fucking 12. I don't know why. I would like to blame autocorrect for babying me. Oh, there's no trumpet? Oh, there's the trumpet. Jesus Christ, that's the trumpet. No, I don't want plus. No. Okay, so here is the Obsidian League. Only the top 5 of us get to go onwards. I'm a competitive bitch, and I've been doing this for nearly 10 weeks now. We're gonna get up there. Oh, I need to review that. See, we are actually about here. I'll get to... I've been doing this for like a couple months. I've been getting like a checkpoint a month. Oh, that also needs redone. Okay, cool. We're gonna start on the art now. Please ignore. We are gonna steal that. Let's do this at like... No, it's 128 by 128. I should probably draw that resolution. Alright. Now for the hard part. What the fuck do I want to draw? That is way too big a pen. Hello. We're getting somewhere. I usually don't sketch on stream because it's an extremely like it's a very painful process to watch. Like all of the streams I've done so far, you've at least seen a very rough sketch. No. Oh, no, fuck, that was a decent one. Alright, we're just winging this shit. Just totally fucking winging this shit. Okay, I need my... We can close variety thumb. That was me shaming my fellow moderators because everybody else fell in love with fucking Crony, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, what happened? What happened to our server? What happened to the point of our server? She's such a sweetie though. She's terrifying, but a sweetie. She could step on me. Okay, we're gonna... I don't fucking know how to do the reference layers right, so we're just gonna be as frustrating as possible about this. Did that work? Yes. There we go. Thank you. I did it in like 2 hours before I had to leave. I was like, I want to draw something because I'm just gonna keep sleeping in. She's such a cutie though. Oh, that is the blurry version. No, that's the original version. Okay, so her hair is like complicated. She has like emo bangs. Like she has the bangs that I wanted in high school, but I don't know, I never fully went through with the bangs. So I just kind of, what I did was like, here is Himari. Instead of having like the cool edgy feathered bangs, I would just do this. And I can't say shit because that's kind of how my hair still is, because feathered bangs are a bitch. Sure, Miski. Sure. Sure you love Fauna. Everybody was simping over Crony. Where did my thing go? Okay, her hair is... No. That wasn't correct. That seems a slightly more correct. And she's like the little braid thingy. I'm trying to simplify this. Her hair is like super difficult to simplify. I have been using Fire Alpaca for 11 years. 11 long years. At this point, I think I'm a little bit too aggressive. I like drawing emotes because it's a bit quicker. A little more simple. I was listening to the Hachima single. Apparently Godshima is happening. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I love Hololive for just the sheer amount of what the actual hell am I watching that I get. Okay, she is simpable. I'll give you that. She is very simpable. Like, I love her voice. It's amazing. And she has a lot of very relatable aspects. I also love Mume. She is freaking precious. Tech Demon was next to me for that one. He does not know jack shit about like any kind of VTubers. He just kind of hears what I watch, and it's really hard to explain some things. Like when Flair said, "Hi, Daddy," and I had to explain to him why this cute anime girl was saying "Hi, Daddy" at me. No. Okay, how the fuck do emote artists do this? Can I give up on art yet? Art is pain. If I have any advice for people, it's do not pick art as a hobby. Hello! Hey, Christian! We are drawing, and at this point just talking about random VTubers. Trying to make these emotes like somewhat passable here. I've never drawn like actual emotes before. This is me learning new things. I'm bad at learning. I did not get to catch Bale's debut though. I saw a bit of her during the collab, and I caught like some of the Q&A stream, but I did not watch her actual debut yet. Maybe I should just give up art and go become an accountant. Except I'm like awful at any kind of brain. No. There was a reason I did that. No. Most of my art is just me going, no! At the sketch for about 10 hours. I should be asleep right now, but I'm awful. We're so close, but not quite there yet. So close. No. Kinda? I need to go for like that angle. No. Yeah, don't get into art as a hobby. Thank you. I'm trying to keep it simple because, you know, Discord emote, but I don't want it to be like unreadable. The fuck else is on that layer? Oh. I'm basically gonna like swap to Duolingo when my brain starts to hurt too much. No. Ooh, that's a harsh time. I mean, I feel that. I work overnights in EST, so that it's like 6:30 in the morning for me. It's just not actually 6:30. It was like 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. or something. And I was out with family, so I missed like most of it. That seemed necessary. And I guess I'll stick an antler here. I'm gonna keep her face separate so I can like edit her face at will. Art is pain. Bless all y'all who stayed up so late for those debuts. I feel spoiled as an English person or American person. I'm pretty sure I'm not English. I feel like that's England. My brain is just fucking awful today. Here we go. Here we go. Ha! We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. There was a discussion earlier about rigging, and I thought about like trying to do my re-rigging process as a stream. Well, it'd be multiple streams because rigging is just pain. We're getting somewhere with that. Where'd I put her mouth? Oh, I didn't separate it because I have no brain cells. There we go. Oh wow, that actually moved like way nicer than I expected it to. Let's play adjusting the mouth for 10 years. I mean, I guess. Get your food! After this, I'm probably gonna make a better food before I go to bed because all I've had so far is candy today and I feel like garbage because of it. I have had Airheads Extremes, a cookie brownie from Domino's, and a bunch of leftover ice cream with brownie and fudge in it. I have not had a very good stomach today. Now, where's that Fauna at? She had decent color selection. I should probably also put all those in a folder. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Bonk, 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 and bonk. British. I can't tell if some of the girls have Australian or British accents. I want to visit the UK one day. I feel like it'd be interesting. I've been to Paris. I liked Paris. Totally cheating with my color selection. I think one of my biggest art tips is just play with your tolerance on everything. My tolerance for like my little magic selector is way different than my tolerance for my bucket tool. It also depends on what kind of colors you're selecting. Like for her, I had to kind of lower my tolerance a lot because a lot of her hair is similar colors. Right, that's about accurate. But if I'm trying to select something with like, you know, I want it to be a bit of a smoother selection, then I will up that tolerance because it makes it like less jaggy, for lack of a better term there. Boop boop. Now I want that to be like a leaf. Look at her being all happy. I'm gonna make that a clipping layer. Nope, that's too dark. Nope, that's the same. How do colors work? Up, see, like that. I have to make the tolerance like super angry to do the colors. But that also backfires a bit because it means that I have to kind of go back over everything just to make sure it actually selected. Go. Let's do a little bit for the braid there, just to give him a little bit of texture. Then we're gonna go back, this kind of color, because her hair does kind of evolve into that at the bottom. Bit of the same here. My brain is working overtime. I swear this looks uncanny as all hell. here for a bonk. Fix up that bad boy a bit. My strategy is just zoom out a bunch and hope it corrects itself. Alright, let's give this a little bit of texture. Except that's not on the correct layer. There we go. Let me see if I can give this a little bit of colored lines. And then her face. Her eyes, I want to give a bit more of that gold color as I select nothing but a very pale red. Gold color. Where's the rest of your eye, young lady? Tolerance. Once again. Make that a bit darker. Yeah, keep that a bit darker there. It's a bit better. Meh. Meh. I'll keep those dark and then keep this kind of a lighter color. At this point, I'm just fucking with the colors. A lot of my art is just fucking around and finding out. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're gonna put that underneath. Okay, we're gonna try again to make this like a darker foresty color. And then that a darker woody color. I haven't watched Toy Story in forever. I don't know, I watched the third one. And it was really... was the third one the one with the bear, or was that the fourth one? I don't know. There was one I hadn't seen yet. It was like a new one. I think it was the fourth one I'm talking about. Yeah. I gotta make these dark. Yeah, these have to stay kind of dark, otherwise it's like super hard to see. Meh. Okay, colors are hard. I know I watched it with like my little siblings, and I remember crying because I felt really bad for the bear, and then he was a giant jackass. And I have to adjust how I'm sitting because I'm breaking my legs. I think that's acceptable-ish. Ah. Alright, calm down, Himari. I know you want to shade everything. I know you want to shade everything. That's just not the viable solution. Make this darker. For like the umpteenth time. Yeah, I don't know how colors work. I just kind of do shit. I just want to leave it all black. I do want to make it gold. It's just hard to pick a gold that's not like super crazy. I guess. I want these to be pretty shiny. I think we are just gonna have to live without the colored lines. I attempted. Anyway, here's emote 1. These aren't gonna be super crazy detailed. I might make them later. I have to figure out what folder I want to stick these in. We're just gonna make a new folder. Ah. And this is happy. Up. There we go. Okay, we have a happy. Next up, we're gonna make her sad. Jesus, that's terrifying. The fuck was my... Not that, that's for sure. Doot, doot. 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 Yes, be sad, Fauna. Be sad. That's an easy enough one to do. Okay, now where that... Why is that on that layer? Was I smoking drugs when I did this? The answer is no, but it feels like it when I look at what I do. Ah. That's a chunk I missed. Okay, there's that. Now she's sad. Do I want to make her frown, or do I want to just keep her looking like she is in pain? Ah! I'll do one of each, and then we decide later. Pain.png. Transparent. Then hide the mouth flare. That's the wrong color. There's her frown. And this can be sad.png. I don't know why it keeps trying to make this 24-bit. And thank you! Trying to give us a wide variety of emotions here. Oh, that's fucking terrifying. There is no emotion. There is only Fauna. Here, let's make a angy one. Make it angy. Angy Fauna. Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you could tell that all I've eaten today is sugar. But all I've eaten today is sugar. Also, hi Shoji, I know you're watching. Just keep lurking in the shadows. Okay, there's Angie Fauna. I'm gonna have forgotten some like random fuck off detail about this, and I'm gonna be so mad at myself later when I figure out what it was that I forgot. Alright, there is Angie Fauna. Is there any other emotions I feel like are necessary? We did Angie. Did sad. We could do an embarrassed Fauna. Okay. We'll dupe Angie here and hide that. Get set. Oh my god, my model just had a seizure. Make that a bit redder. There is my airbrush. That is way too large an airbrush. Bit bigger. There we are, we're getting there, and we're gonna put this under the hair layer. Where did I put her eyes? Alright, there is embarrassed Fauna. I don't know, I would not do commissions for emotes because I am very simplistic creature. They have like a good variety of emotions going on here. And I think we'll do a sleepy one and then, I don't know, I think that's like most of the ones I can think of. I'll probably ask the server later for like, okay, what did I fucking forget? Vertical. I should have thought this through better. Gonna take away Mr. Frown there. Oh, Yandere Fauna, you're right, you're right. Shit, you're right. And then let's do like a blue. Let's see. Let me pop this in here. I missed the Yanade segment, and I want to go back and watch it. That's too dark. I see, I did miss something that's going to bother me for the rest of eternity, but I'm going to ignore it. Whatever. Yanade Z. You can just be calm, Fauna. Calm, Fauna. Okay, now let's do Yandere Fauna. We are gonna don't do that shit. Okay, you're still open somewhere. I also want to reuse you. The secret to art is just sometimes it's easier to reuse things. Okay, where is that line piece at? There. No, you still look sad. Okay, we're redrawing the eyes. Okay, there are her eyes. Let's get that white over here. Over here, just forgetting that, you know, she's yandere. Green. Oh, not that. See, I love the fact that she's yandere. I love that they gave this to us. Then we'll give her a heart. Ah, not on that layer we ain't. And then let's give her some eyebrows. Okay. We're gonna do one with that and one without. Okay, I think we have like a nice little array of these going now. Oh no, I've broken my desk. Oh no. Desk, please don't break on me. Thank you, Desk-kun. Fun fact, when I got this desk off Craigslist, it's a fucking awesome desk. It's like a bunch of drawers and like shelves and shit. And I got it for $10 because the guy who owned it, just his daughter was going off to college and had been sitting on his porch for like a year. So for $10 and like 2 hours worth of just Windexing the absolute hell out of this thing, I have a very nice desk. Except last Halloween, my mother came up to visit. Little siblings came, you know, all fun and nice. We went to a pumpkin farm. And I got a little tiny, like, pumpkin. Just like a little green thing, like one of these ones you can like stick on a desk. And it's just kind of there. So that's what I did. I stuck it on my desk. This is a live pumpkin. Except, what did Himari do? Himari forgot about the live pumpkin. And one day, oh my god, I came home, Tech Demon was in my room, and I was like, do you smell that? He was all tired. He was like, no, I don't, and rolled back over, and I was like, okay, cool. So I went to bed, and then I wake up to Tech Demon, like, tearing the apartment apart, like, I smell it now, I smell it now, what does that smell, what does that smell? And I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what it is, but I'll start looking too. So we started looking around, and then I look up at my desk. It had imploded upon itself. It was the pumpkin. It was the fucking pumpkin. It had like, but he definitely forgot. It had imploded on itself. It had like pumpkin juice, like rotting pumpkin juice all over the books I had up there. All of my figures were safe, thank God, but I did ruin one of my art books and I had to replace it, but it was only like 20 bucks. That could have gotten so much worse, but it finally started to smell just in time for me to only ruin one book of mine. I have yet to bring another live plant into the house, and I don't think I'm gonna get a pumpkin again anytime soon. And sometimes it might just be my imagination, but on humid days I think I could still smell a tinge of pumpkin. Like the Christmas spirit, but a reminder of my sins. It was so fucking bad. It was so fucking bad. And when I went to go clean it, it was horrible. Just don't forget things. Just don't. I'm just like coloring this random pumpkin. What has this become? I think this is like originally my thumbnail thing. I don't fucking know anymore. Here, we'll just leave that on Yandere Fauna there. She sees my sins. Alright, let's pop open a bit of this for a second while I try to forget. Oh my god, hello, that has noise. I fucking forgot I had noise enabled on it. I don't know, I don't think I've had any... No, I'm a liar. I am a total liar. I have... My foregore has gotten me into other troubles. Like, week before last, when BRIMTONE was doing some work in the studio, we did a collab with Blanc and Alice, and they're fucking dope. Awesome people. Hilarious. We love them. During the collab, I had taken a shower before we left, and my hair was starting to dry, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna brush it. So I went, I brushed it, and then when I was done with the brush, I just kind of chucked it at my bag, and it hit the bag and then fell on the floor behind the chair the bag was on, and I was like, oh yeah, the bit. Shoji's like, herder, you dropped bag. And then after the collab, you know, we packed up our stuff and went home. It wasn't until the next day that I realized I don't have my fucking brush. And it was super rainy outside, and I should not be driving in too crazy conditions right now until my new glasses get here. So I was like, well, fuck. And I forgot for 2 days before I was finally like, King Anthony of the Oak Hill, please just grab the brush and bring it to me. He also forgot, I forgot for like 3 days. I kept remembering like when he was already there. So I did not have a brush for like 3 days. I ended up using a comb for when my hair was really short. And it was the worst. The day I got my brush back was like the best day of my life. I was like, it's finally back. It brushes my hair correctly. I don't have to fight it. It's a wet hairbrush. I love wet hairbrushes so much more than regular brushes. Regular brushes hurt. My hair is just secretly wet, isn't it? This is an umbrella and a hat. No, it's cheap. It's cheap! It's a hat. I struggled with a couple of these lessons. I watch a lot of, you know, Japanese streamers, but I don't know, a lot of the grammar, like, nuances I had not picked up on yet. So, like, intro 2 specifically, I was like, I want to die. I don't get anything. My brain is made of mush. No, it's a hat. Whenever I get that question, I just imagine, like, what are the little toboggans? Like, one of these. How do I draw a toboggan? I don't know, what do you call these? I always called them toboggans. Like, I always knew them as toboggans. Except I had some people where I live now be like, what the fuck are you on about? That's not a toboggan. A toboggan is a sled. And I was like, what are you talking about? This has always been a toboggan. And then again, people up here also call vacuum cleaners sweepers. They are not sweepers. Yeah, like one of these. Sometimes they have little pom-poms on them. Yeah, what do you call these? What are you supposed to call these? Because I still refuse to accept that they're not called toboggans. I am just in denial, I guess. But I always called them toboggans. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. Yeah, so like, these things. As I try to get a more lifelike skin tone there. Okay, hat is a correct answer. That is technically correct. I will give you that. Boshi. I'm gonna finish my hat fan art now. Is it fan art if it's of yourself? What do you call it when it's of yourself? I don't know, the English language is lost upon me. Make this a little bit grayer. Because they do that thing. They have like the little flap on top of the flap. No, I don't think they do. I forget what hats look like. What's a hat? I have lost all concept of clothing at this point. Yeah, like one of these things. That is also correct. Okay, Chicken, you are now the official Himari word generator because God knows I am not good at generating words. There's a little hat action here. I'm on the wrong layer. Make that a bit dark. There we go. Himari hat. I might also make this an emote in the Discord server. The Discord server isn't a public server. It's literally just where we, like, you know, plan stuff. Like, okay, here's the next song I want to do. It's Shoji being like, okay, here's an E flat minor harmonic, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm classically trained in viola since I was a young child, but I don't know, a lot of like the harder music theory was lost on me. I was more of a, you give me sheet music, I play the sheet music kind of person. My brain does not like to function. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, now with bass, I'm trying to get better at music theory. I just broke myself. Since, you know, in the band I have somebody who does the compositions who knows everything about music theory. Shout out to Shoji. But it is a very slow process. It is a train station. It is easier than typing out the fucking apostrophe. No, it's an umbrella. Yes, it is a store. Look at that. I could speak most kindergarten level Japanese. If you put me in Japan right now, I could call your cat cute, a couple colors, and ask you what time it is. I don't know directions yet. So I could be like, hi, I speak English. Please. Is it a good store? I don't know. What would you describe as a good store? Where I live, like, we just have like a bunch of Dollar Generals and Walmarts. Like, we don't really have, like, I would not define something as a good store. I just define it as like, that's a Walmart, alright. It has objects. Is it a white umbrella? Now that one's a good one to ask, especially when you live in Freedom Land. Is it a small umbrella? Is it a good umbrella? I've broken about 5 umbrellas in about 2 years. I don't know what I do wrong. I don't know what I do, but like I have like the little like retractable ones and I keep breaking the spokes on them. So it technically works, but it is not a sturdy umbrella. It's like a flop umbrella. Like he is semi-erect and he is not going to get fully erect. I have the whiskey dick of umbrellas. Trumpet incoming. That trumpet. It's not as bad on the app because I don't use headphones with my phone, but it is very jarring with headphones in. Oh, see, look at them. They're like already fucking ahead. They're ready. Like these people are fighting. They're fighting. There's like a little EXP goal for me, but I refuse to set it too high. What are all my achievements? There's a discuss button. If you want to add me on Duolingo, there you go. The only people who I follow are Shoji and this random furry. Hello! I'm Miski. Oh yeah, I should probably send the emotes, shouldn't I? I will add them after the stream so I can actually, like, have a brain cell. But yeah, this art was done by Trom38, by the way. You can't see that because my thing is cropped. I am an idiot. I have no brain. But the art I have as my Twitter and my Discord pictures by Trom38 on Twitter. She's fucking dope. I love this. I got it framed, actually. Is that kind of egocentric? Probably. Is it pretty art? Fuck yes. Here, I'll pop it up open here because I have lost all control of focus. What is focus? When I was like, I should do a variety stream, that's exactly why. But yeah, this is the full art. It's fucking gorgeous. Like, I love this so much. I got like a big version printed and framed, and it's gonna hang in my office. We moved too soon for me to want to hang it up right now, but it's like sitting there on my floor, just like looking at me, like, look at me. I'm pretty. Look at the pretty. Where did the thing go? There's the thing. Is there any other fauna emotions I'm missing? Like, if I have to think about, like, a fauna emotion that I could also add. I have sad, happy, I have the yandere. I have two versions of that, actually. I think I have an embarrassed. Bogo binted. And I know, I love it so much. I love that art. It's so fucking pretty. Yandere. I love it so much. If you go to my Twitter, I have like her actual username for what the icon is. I also have a header by Doremi. I like art. I spend too much money. Don't be like me, kids. Actually, like, I do save money. I do save money. It's just not on... I want to doodle something. This is also a problem of mine. I tend to just, like... Instead of opening new things, I'll just keep adding layers. Ooh, Hard Eyes Fauna. That's a good one. That's a good one. Here, let me make her blushy again then, and less terrifying. Okay, where the fuck did that layer go? Over there, over there. Let me make this pen a sensible size again. Make that a bit bigger. I am very picky. Like, most of what I'll draw on stream, I try not to be picky about because it's just doodles. Actually, a lot of what I do these days is doodles. And where's, like, where are my sad eyebrows? Now this is derpy. How can I make this less derpy? A bit smaller, maybe. Bunk. I fucking love Fauna. She's a cutie pie. A little bit further back here. That kind of works. Ah! That's not the correct layer. Oh, that's why it's doing that. There we go. Oh, I should not be putting spaces in this. What's a naming scheme, am I right? There we go. New Fauna. Like, she is just such a cutie. I want to draw her like a Disney princess, just like interacting with nature. Except I am absolutely terrible at any kind of anatomy. Here, she can be petting something. Here, I put like a small woodland creature here. Remember when I had a goal kind of works. Yeah. I'm picky. I know I've said like 7 times, but I'm just really fucking picky. There you go. Slightly more expressive fauna. Here, let's delete like... Oh, I wanted those layers. That is unnecessary. That was the fauna. Oh shit, I needed that layer. Just kind of sticking everything into their own folders here. Okay. Drawing a fauna fan art because I have no fucking focus. Her hair goes from like pointy to not pointy. Shit, where does her hair end? Okay, her hair goes like past her shoulders. She's such a cutie. Drawing me some nature mommy. I don't know, we'll figure out her antler later. I probably will finish this later because I like how this sketch is coming out. But I do want to get a little bit more Duolingo done. Because I am a competitive bitch, and I have to be a competitive bitch. Imasu. Thank you. I struggle with straight hair, but like the way, like, I don't know, curly hair is easier on me. I say as, you know, I have the straightest hair possible on myself, but I love to draw wavy hair. I love drawing wavy hair. It's super fun and it feels good on my wrist. Tanaka's Japanese. Tanaka is a student. I am not. Another thing that you should, like, I had to take in consideration with my desk was how I set everything up, because right now my microphone is held together by hope. I have a decent mic stand, but there was nowhere to really attach it on my desk that wasn't very in the way of the tablet, so I just kind of stuck it on a shelf. And it works good, but I have like a shit ton of counterweights on it so the shelf doesn't fall forward. And I also had to make sure that the pop filter didn't go too far over my webcam, because I have my webcam propped up on my drawing tablet, so you could actually like have movement to my face. Because I hunch over like a goblin. I am a proud goblin. Nope. A more polite way to say like my name, like I am this, would be like, you know, Kaneko to imasu, which is literally like my name is Kaneko. If it descends, I have a problem. I spent too much on my setup for it to descend. It's not allowed to do that. I have right now, holding it together, my very thick metal box that I hold all my Prismacolors in. I probably should put my mug on there too. I have a lot of mugs that I use to hold pencils and pens. I also have a bunch of stuff that I use for my Etsy shop that I like stacked. It's nothing super heavy for that though. It's all just like envelopes because it's just stickers. I also, I don't know, what else could I stick? I have like staplers too, and I have paperclip. Are you fucking kidding me? I had paper. I literally just took an extra 20 minutes of my life last week to go buy paper clips because I thought I didn't have any. Are you fucking serious? Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. You know what? It was fucking worth it because the paper clips I bought are rainbow colored and those aren't. Where did those come from? I do not remember on any level buying those paper clips. I hoard paper office supplies. I don't know why. I just love office supplies. Like if I go to a store, I have to buy some kind of office supply. Back to school season is dangerous because once all the notebooks go on clearance for like 25 cents a pop, I literally have an entire box full of like little red notebooks that were 25 cents each that I just could not say no to. That is Maria. I need to put in apostrophe. Or that works too. I can't see my keyboard. It's on like a little innie outie shelf thing, so I can't see my keyboard. I am just totally guessing. More detailed chart. See, I like this kind of stream better because I could just go, I'm bored of this. I want to do the next thing. I feel that so hard, Mitsuki. See, it's worth it though, because now you have more of them, and you could just be like a dragon upon its hoard. If I was a dragon, I would just have a bunch of paper clips. I feel that too hard. Pain. That's right, she has titty. Am I allowed to say that? Will YouTube come for me? I don't know the rules of streaming. I never really touched streaming before this, so I'm just kind of figuring out as I go. Like, we have a pre-stream. We have pre-stream music, and we have an animation that I made. I just never use it. Shoji uses it. He uses the pre-stream. I do not. I'm just kind of like, okay, this looks okay, let's hit start. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the pre-stream. I just set everything up, like, as I go. Or not even that, I cropped everything, like, right before I went live. Hi, Shoji! Thank you for listening to me ramble about art supplies. Also, same though, Mitsuki. I have so many notebooks. I have a bunch of notebooks. I have a ton of art supplies I never use because I don't do traditional art that often, and when I do it, I only use like the shittiest ballpoint pens because I like how they feel. I have Copic markers. I just do not touch the Copic markers. Okay, she has the booby. She's the boba. The boba. I just like to own them. I just like to look at them and go, yes, these are, I really am like a dragon. I just hoard them. This needs to go a bit more that way-ish. That kind of functions. Her midline is off. How do legs work? I don't know how legs work. I mean, I guess that functions. Oh, she has bare feet, doesn't she? Oh dear, she has bare feet. See, I never do traditional art. Like, I have a sketchbook. I've had a drawing tablet since I was 11. It was a really shitty Vis tablet. I don't think they even make them anymore. Oh, hooves. Hooves. Should I give her hooves? Is she just Pan secretly? I'm gonna have to redline her arm differently. But yeah, like, I've always been like, in school, I would doodle all over everything. I never had paper. I literally never had paper because I would just doodle all over everything I had. My teachers would be like, what the fuck is this? Because on tests, I would also just, like, doodle. She could be petting Jellybean. She's gonna pet Jellybean. Oh no, but she has cats, doesn't she? I should draw her cats. Here. One can be just kind of chilling like a villain there. Kitties. I want a cat so fucking bad, dude. I really want a cat so I can have an IRL Jellybean. Jellybean is wish fulfillment. No, eyebrows not on cat. There we go. Oh, fuck, I forgot the whole purpose of redlining. We're gonna make her arm blue for this purpose. Okay, there we go. Drawing some fawn art here. Oh, I forgot, like, the rest of her body there. Her outfit is so fucking complicated. She's like, I am awful with complex things. I am, I don't know. There we go. I'm really jealous of artists who can do like this super cool elaborate outfits because I am not that. I am not that, chief. I have the attention span of like nothing. He's a student. I love how Japanese is so context. It's just like, yeah, that student. That. Oh, nope. Oh, see, that sounds like pain because the guinea pigs. Oh. I love guinea pigs so much. Like, excuse me. They're so fucking cute. They're like big hamsters who make noises. I used to have guinea pigs when I was younger. My favorite's name was Wyatt. I don't know where I got that name from. I think it was like a power plant near us. But she was such a cutie. I'm gonna add a guinea pig to this now. This isn't exactly true to guinea pig lore here, but that's a guinea pig. He looks more like a hedgehog. My family owns hedgehogs. Now, they're not like thick boy, they're African pygmy hedgehogs. They eat bugs and cat food, and they basically live in like thicker hamster cages. Like, you could get a guinea pig pen and change up the bedding, and you could reasonably own some hedgehogs in there. They're super cute though. Their feet are disgusting looking from the bottom. Ours had babies, and in theory it was going to be really cute. My mom was like, oh, let's take a picture of like the bottom of all their cute little feet. It looked disgusting because their feet were all like pink and still kind of shrivelly because they were babies. I don't know if I could fully recreate the noise. It was like Tex Demon's mom had some, and she would, every time she came in the kitchen, it was just whoop, 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 because she would give them like lettuce and peppers and like not hot peppers, like the little bell peppers and like all sorts of vegetables, and they just recognized her for it. Nobody else would get those noises, only her. They knew. They knew. His ear is too far away. You know what? As long as the hedgehog is happy, that's all that matters. We gave, like, our hedgehogs, they would mainly eat, like, dried mealworms. We didn't give them crickets. I had a crested gecko who I gave crickets to, like, live, but we never gave them live insects, because I think my mother was terrified to. We gave them a certain brand of cat food. Did we give them hay? I forgot. I haven't lived with my mother in like a couple years. I cannot remember if we gave them hay, and I'm gonna... Somebody remember this moment and like harass me in like 12 hours so I can just harass my mother and be like, hey, did we feed the hedgehogs alfalfa or was that just guinea pigs? I think it was just guinea pigs. Hedgehogs are like more carnivorous-ish, I guess. Okay, there's that. There's that. We're gonna do the next part. Namely, here we're gonna do this. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. We're not gonna think about that. Huh. I know we had like hay-ish like material for like their lining for the cage. And I know they nested in that and like their hide too. They would like pull the hay in there and like make it soft. They had this like edible hide where it was like this. I'm pretty sure every pet store in America has it. It was like that log that was made of like some kind of edible thing for like guinea pigs and such. They like mowed through that in like a minute. We had to keep buying it because they loved it so much. We were like, okay, I guess we'll get more. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. I feel like my channel has become very fan art recently. I swear I need to like... I don't want to say just focus on me because it sounds kind of narcissistic, but also like... Also, Hololive had a lot of artists this time around. Now that I think about it, because Fauna drew all her own stuff for her intro. Oh god, who else was an artist? Space Girl, whose name I have yet to remember. She was one. Who else? Who else? Was it Crony? Was Crony one, or am I just imagining that? I know Owl was. I know Owl was. Was that Muime? Muime? Oh, she is doing a Q&A later, yeah. I don't know if she'll do, like, self-advertising questions. Oh, it was Sana. Sana. That's Space Girl. I'm surprised they got so many Australians. I don't know, Hollow EN Gen 1 didn't seem to have, like, any, like, stronger, not American kind of accents, except for, like, maybe Ina. And this time they're just like, we're going down under, folks! His leg is wrong. Let us fix his leg. I still have the fucking Red Heart single stuck in my head. I don't know why or where it came from. Here we go. Then go for it if it's just like a question, honestly. Like, what would we ask? What would be a good question? I want to know how nervous she was, because I'd be fucking terrified. She had like 80,000 people when I checked. Like when I popped in for a little bit watching her. Just having that many people watch you, I'd be fucking terrified. I don't know, like I know people are watching me right now and they can watch my VODs, but it's not nearly that many people and at one time. I like streaming. I really do. It's just like a fun little... I like talking. We'll worry about his eyes later. What should we name this guinea pig here? What should we name this guinea pig? That kind of works. Okay. Little feeties. Gus. Okay. This is now Gus. They make his head a little too big. Yeah, his head is not proportionate to the rest of his being. I miss having guinea pigs. Once I move, like, I can have whatever fucking animal I want. But it's also a matter of, like, will it be viable for me? When I had a crested gecko, going on vacation was a fucking nightmare because I only had like a few people I knew who I would like, one, trust to watch my animal, and two, knew how to take care of it. Because like I wouldn't mind her not like being socialized for like a week. That wouldn't be like the worst thing ever. But like somebody who remembered to mist her cage on a regular basis because I did not have an automatic mister that worked. So misting her cage, making sure to mix her food correctly because I mixed 2 different brands of food together. Just making sure her temperature was up to snuff, making sure her bulb didn't go out. Power outages were also scary because I live in the frozen north here. If the power goes out for too long, she could get way too cold. I don't know. Reptiles are like a whole new world of just complicated. If you're thinking about getting a reptile, just think about like, I don't know, I think my advice would just be, do you know anybody else who owns reptiles or would be willing to learn with you? Because otherwise, you will never feel comfortable going on vacation again. Do her little eyes here. I can't draw. That works. Meh. Come on. This is basically become a PSA about pet care, hasn't it? Guinea pigs also, like, you have to keep them in, like, multiples. You cannot keep a guinea pig by itself. I forget which country it is that it's illegal to keep a guinea pig by itself because it's just not meant for them. They're like colony creatures. You know, this is on brand for the stream. We're drawing a bunch of fauna. This is on brand, okay? Flip. Yeah, that kind of works. Meh, that kind of works. My art is just not picky. Drawing tip number 102. Just don't fucking learn how to draw. Yeah, it is Europe. It's like Sweden. Sweden or something? Like Belgium or Sweden. Ah, that's on the same layer. I want to play some more Minecraft again soon. I haven't played Minecraft in like a hot fucking minute. I'm sorry that all of my streams lately have been drawing streams. When I was considering what to stream today, because I really wanted to stream even though I worked today, I was like, huh, what could I do? I could do a drawing stream, and then I went to go look at my channel real fast, and I realized that, including Scriblio, I've done 4 drawing streams in a row now. Which, don't get me wrong, I like drawing. But I feel like I need a bit more variety. Oh, it's Switzerland! Switzerland is chill. Switzerland is very chill. Okay, Mitsuki, you're now the official Himari fact checker. We're just gonna redo that head thing, I think. I don't know. We'll see where we land. We'll see where we land. Let's do some of her hair here. That's not gonna work. We're gonna do this. Oh, what in the fresh hell did I do there? Ah! Where did that pumpkin come from? Oh shit, I did that on this, didn't I? Okay, that's where that layer came from. Whoopsies. Oh, and I protected that alpha too. Whoopsies. Ooh, yay. I don't know how much help I would actually be for advertising, but I'm having a lot of fun drawing a bunch of fauna. Like, she's just she's wholesome. She's terrifying, but she's wholesome. Why am I drawing that on the reference layer? Himari, where did your brain cells go? What did you do to them? Okay, her hair, yeah, it does like, it's like this middle part and then the rest that goes down. She has scene kid hair. I like, she is a beautiful, like, wholesome nature goddess, but she has scene kid bangs. There we go. I think I might actually make this like a pretty piece, like with actual shading and shit. I don't know how we got here though. I also have to like go over all of my hairlines because I just draw everything super swoopy and then I'll go into color later. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Why was this allowed to exist? Why did this pass the test? Like, just like look at all of these fucked up ends that I have to go and manually like fix. She's secretly a scene kid. Fauna's joining the Black Parade. There we go. When I was a young nature. That kind of works. Oh fuck, she has earrings. I totally missed that the first time I drew her. Fucking oopsies. Oh, that's not my sketch layer. Her ear is too big. That's not her ear layer. Oopsies. Make a fucking oopsies compilation of all the times I've said oopsies in the past, like, 3 drawing streams. It'll be like 2 hours long. Okay. Nah, it's a bit more like feathered still. Yeah, like her bangs are just straight up scene kid. It wasn't until I like started having to like examine them enough to draw them that I like kind of realized like, ah. I don't know, maybe I noticed because I was a massive wannabe scene kid. I was not an actual scene kid. No. I was not allowed to partake in the scene things. Like, we didn't have the money for like the fancy haircuts and like the hot topic. But I did like secretly idolize like all of the, you know, the raccoon eye makeup and the super tight skinny jeans. I never learned how to do makeup. I am aware of painting this picture of like living in like some impoverished Christian household, but that was like the opposite actually. Like, we were still poor, but like it was not a Christian household. Come on here. Alright, let's go see what the fuck I fucked up this time. One day I'll learn how line weight works. Part of me would love to get into like a VTuber company just so like they could spawn all of like the classes and shit that I would not be able to take, but also part of me likes the fact that I can just do whatever the hell I want. I am awful at keeping to a schedule. I tried for like 2 weeks. Then I realized that I just do too much random shit. Ah! Okay, there we go. That's some hair right there. That's hair. That's hair. Let's finish up the top part here. Let's connect those pieces. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Gonna move that guy down some. No, I want to redraw him. We're redrawing him. There we go. That's more accurate hair. Let's draw her some horns. was that. And it kind of... does that. And then... there's one up here. And here. Now let's fix this horrendous line art. I've been posting art online since I was, yeah, like 11. Which means that out there are some... there's hard evidence of my cringy cringe phases. I've tried to find and like delete a lot of it. And I started using the names that I use only like recently. But out there is pictures from like... God, it was the worst. I had my scene phase, my wolf's phase, and my warrior cat's phase, and my Little Pony phase, all simultaneously. Now, to be fair, I still like ponies to this day, and I'm very excited about like the new movie and stuff, but I drew so many like edgy emo wolves and like scene ponies, and all of my warrior cats looked like Scourge with like the fucking teeth collars because I thought it was edgy and cool. Like, you think I'm an edgelord now. I was always an edgelord. This is who I really am. God. The warrior cat's face. Oh my god. Does that look like branch? That looks like a branch. Kill off that, and that goes out from there. Let's make these a bit smaller, actually. Cool. My favorite cat. That's actually a hard one. Mothwing, I think. Mothwing was like a giant one for me. It also Tawny Pelt. I was into Shadow Clan because, like I said, I was a fucking edgelord. It does not come out of a braid. It comes out from like farther. That coming from the back. Yeah, they could both come out from the back. Synergy. Is that her fucking earrings that I totally didn't realize she had? It's like little diamonds. Big erase, big erase. For really big mistakes. Oh, Dove Wang. They're still making books for it. They're still making books. Okay, that it just does this and like a little teardrop. I have like snippets that I've learned about the new books. Can I draw a teardrop, please? Hand? Please, hand? Please? I mean, I guess. Seriously, never get into art as a hobby. All you will feel is pain. You fucking kidding me? Whatever, it's good enough. Okay, it's on there, right? Yeah. Okay, whatever. We have an earring. We have an earring. That's all that matters. We have a fucking earring. It is Aaron Hunter is 4 people, but even now, one of them isn't working on the project at all anymore, and they've sold off a lot of it to working partners, which is like a group of like 10 people who all like do all of the decision making now. Kate Carey can't even like name things anymore without working partners trying to change it on her. So it's very disjointed. What was her? Oh man, that's complicated too. So like Warrior Cat's lore is just all over now. Like some of the stories are actually pretty fucking cool, but it's definitely not like the same. Make that a bit smaller. There we go. Oh fuck, it has like little edgy edge things too, doesn't it? I'm trying to be as faithful to this as possible, which is going to bite me in the ass. Come on. How do I draw shapes? How do I draw? I never learned drawing. And thank you. I just... Details are pain. Wait, does she have a fucking hair clip? Oh my fucking god, she does. I don't have eyes. Okay, we're gonna draw that next. Let's finish this here real fast. I'm terrible. Where's my tea? There's my tea. There's that, and then that's the top guy. Okay, I don't know why I just struggle busted that so hard with that. Okay, there's all those. Make them a teeny bit smaller. Okay, let's add her fucking hair clips now. Oh, she has a ton of flowers in her hair. How do I miss this shit? I don't have eyes. I'm so sorry for the first Fauna thing I drew where I just didn't notice any of her details. Woman, Fauna, woman. Just gotta... Yeah, it seems like you just stick flowers everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have no brain. Gomen, Fauna. I didn't realize you have flowers in your hair. I don't know how I function. I used to have a job in engineering. I have a degree in electrical engineering. I hated that job for a variety of reasons. Namely, I can't sit still and do Excel sheets all day. It's the worst. But a big contributing factor to me not doing great is that I am awful at attention to detail. I love my job now because I get to see funny drunk people at night and I don't have to... If I fuck up a detail, it's easy to fix and it's not like an entire production line of a part is waiting on that one thing. Like when I do testing for parts, like what I would do is it would be on me. There were parts that were going to go into production, but we were stress testing them. If I fucked up a stress test, it could delay a part by like weeks, sometimes months. And you had to be super precise in what you did. You could, like, the Excel sheets, like how you formatted everything. It was just suck. I look like a braid. No. Oh, fucking care. I don't fucking care. What I say is I'm probably gonna come back later anyways. Okay, there we go. Here's this. I just remember being so stressed out all the time because I didn't want to fuck anything up, obviously. And I would get such an earful from like multiple people if I fucked up a detail. And I just kind of snapped one day. I was like, I'm done. Fucking done. I went into the break room and called my old boss, and then like half a day later I had my old job back. There are her flowers. I did not work for anything like super like crazy famous. It was just a car manufacturing. Basically manufactured the electrical parts for cars. They did work for like Tesla and stuff. It was pretty neat, but like you're not gonna think of this company. I promise you. Okay, did her kinda, but I can ignore that. How does that look without a sketch? Okay, okay. Let me... Where are any of my layers? What is a layer? I don't fucking know anymore. Before I just covered up with more hair because I can't get it right. I might finish this on stream, I might not, but we're gonna fucking try for it. Haha. Game the system. Okay, now she has hair, and we can continue on. Okay, so she had that. Okay, next up, she had the bow. And that kind of started at like the midpoint. Bow. Come on, bow. Fuck it, whatever. Okay, that works. That works. We're going with that. Oop. I didn't realize those were on the same layer. Whoopsies. Next up, let's erase all of that filler. Cool, cool. Bow. Bow is a bit too big. We're gonna control T that bow here. Okay. See, now I'm just like having this remembrance of all of my middle and high school years. Oh my god. I talked about the time that I had the cops called on me. And how my oldest siblings were trying to send my poor mother to an early grave with all the stress they gave her. I don't know, I wasn't like super... I was not a troubled child. I was just like trying to survive. There we go. There is her bow. It's not quite accurate, but I don't care at this point. It's a bow. I know I just like went on about how accuracy, but I... Bleh. Okay, fine. I'll make it a little bit more accurate. Just move it back a little bit here. There we go. It's an easy fix, okay? All I had to do was just move it back a little bit. Now, some of my friends were definitely trouble. I remember my high school, one of my high schools was in a very bad area. So we would regularly have like the drug sniffing dogs come through. And I remember one girl freaking out because she had regular cigarette in her pocket. Not like weed, not like any kind of drug, just regular cigarette. She was like flipping her shit. In contrast to the girl who had about 200 hits of acid in her pocket, she got expelled. Last I remember, though, she actually went and got her GED, so good for you, acid girl. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how you get that much at, like, the age of 16, but good for you, I guess. Okay, this is the part that always fucks with me, is, like, the way her outfit is. Can I please have a high-quality Fauna ref? Do those exist yet? She was acid girl. She was like kind of like she was friend of some friends too. So like I talked to her a couple times. I never had the balls to ask like, how did you get that much acid? Like what the fuck? Okay, that looks like somewhat acceptable. Is that how it goes though? Kinda. There is a flower though. I can't forget the flower this time. Nope, that's for hair. That's her hair. My brain is sharding. Is there any part of that I should like reconsider? Oh, there is a little jewel at the bottom. Because every time I look at her outfit, there is another detail that I did not realize was there. Listen, I'm never gonna forget, like, a year after I moved, like, Chris Hansen, no, was it Chris Hansen? It was Catfish. An episode of Catfish was filmed in my hometown. And the second day they were there was a shooting. And I was just like, welcome! That's this town. Like, I'm not at all surprised that somebody was trying to catfish somebody else in that town. I really should have done that. I really should have been like, hey, so how'd you do that? I was already such a nervous person though. I could never. Okay, we're gonna have to redraw this a bit. So good day. How did you acquire that many acid, like, just in general, like, how do you acquire that? Please respond to me in about 7 to 10 business days, please and thank you. Yeah, we never had the DARE program at our school, and I'm pretty sure if they did, like, it would not have gone over well. I know the DARE program seems to have gone away, like, at least for, like, my generation. I am legally an adult, I swear, but, like, I don't know, my high school, like, never had that. I think it was, like, regional. I think a couple of my siblings had it, but I never did, personally. If you don't know what DARE is, it was /is ? an anti-drug like school campaign they would do. Like they would go around and tell you like, here's why drugs are bad, kids. Except it backfired horribly because it just meant it made kids go, wow, drugs sound wacky, I want to try them. I never personally had it, but I've heard many a story about kids who did have it. I don't know, I guess drugs are bad would not have been a great lesson in such a drug-addled little town. I'm sorry, this went from like animal PSAs to here's all my drug stories. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to occur. Okay, so we have like the start of her outfit. Erase some of this bad boy here. Merch. Okay, her arm comes soon and I'm not looking forward to that. Let's do her little corset next. Because her boobs kind of exist here. That's the same fucking layer. That was like the perfect boob consistency. Ooh, excuse me. All I've had is candy today and I'm still feeling the after effects of that bad decision. It's like the perfect boob shape and I had to go and fuck it up by being forgetful. We're cheating, we're cheating, we're cheating. Space that out just a bit because of the angle she's at. Half of this is gonna get covered up anyways by her arm. I'm just, I don't know, drawing it to draw it. I'm being the opposite of lazy. Oh wow, my elbow feels weird. Ooh. Okay, okay. Next up on the list, it kind of like this little middle thing here. And it's like lace, so I'm just kind of... We're gonna do that. And it goes all the way up to like her side boob. We're gonna do the same thing. I sound like a shitty Bob Ross tutorial. So here's how you draw the boobs. There are no mistakes, just happy little titties. And then it's all like pattern from there that I want to do in the coloring layer, and then it does like a... I think I have to look at that a little bit farther away here. Like right here, like a little diamond. Yeah. Ooh, my elbow feels funky. I was right to call this a variety stream, in the fact that I have not been drawing anything consistently. But I was wrong to call it a variety stream in the fact that I have totally been ignoring Duolingo because I started drawing a fauna. Doot doot. Doodly doot. Bonk. That does not look accurate enough. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, you work. Diddly wonk bonk bonk. Bonk. And then it does like this two little diamond undery thingies. My brain hurts. Yeah, 2 little diamond things and then it starts to end. Okay, we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Look at that, look at that. We have some fucking detail going. Yes, we do. We got some fucking detail going. Oh, fuck, I need to be asleep soon. Okay, we have like a few more minutes, and then I actually do have to go to bed at some point. I never went to sleep, and I have work today. I just really wanted to stream because I didn't get to this weekend, and I like streaming. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do a little stream. It'll be fine. It'll go for like an hour. And then I sit here realizing I'm at hour 2, and I was like, I could do 3 hours. It's fine. And then I realized, no. No, Himari, you're a fucking dipshit. Is there anything else I could do for, like... Nah. Because that's all... Yeah, that's all, like, detail right there. Anyway. So the Fauna Discord will have some new emotes soon. So look forward to that in the next few minutes. They're varied. They don't have flowers because I'm fucking stupid. Here is another fauna I drew where, as you can see, I forgot details because I have no brain. And here is fauna number 3 where I do have details. I just really like Fauna. She's pretty, and okay, I'm sorry. This has just become like the Fauna fan art stream with like a tiny side of Duolingo. I am gonna be streaming this weekend. I'm back on track with that. We'll try to do something that's not just drawing, I swear to God. I know BRIMTONE is gonna be doing a collab. We always do a collab on Saturdays unless like the world ends. And then, I don't know what I'll do for games yet. If you have like a game you want to see, let me know, but it's probably, if worst case, it'll be like Minecraft, and I might give Final Fantasy another try, but it's a lot of reading, and I'm bad at reading. Like, so I don't know, it'll depend. I also have a few Steam games that I got gifted from the Blanc server that I want to try, and I also have Nekopata and Muse Dash, which I also both want to try. It really just depends on if I want to go for variety versus I want to build something in the Minecraft server and hunt more axolotls and jellybean. I know every stream title for Minecraft is, we'll get jellybean this time! I swear to God we're gonna get jellybean this time. It's just gonna be like it's like Mama Ioni all over again, just Hololive fan art with the side of actual work. I didn't realize she liked Girls Bang Dream. I fucking love Girls Bang Dream. I adore them. You might notice I share a name with a certain bassist in it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But aside from that, I'm trying to think, like, is there anything else I have left to advertise? Join the Fauna server if you want to, you know, stare at some fauna. And other than that, I mean, just look forward to BRIMTONE this weekend. I need to go to bed because I'm a fucking idiot. Thank you everyone who came. You are all dope. Where is my buttons? But I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming by, and I'm happy I got to do at least one stream today because I missed like all of this weekend. And now I'm at the 2-hour mark, which is satisfying. All right.